Hi guys, today we're going to be watching the visual learning video for 16-1, Understand Perimeter. If you had a hard time with the lesson, thanks for tuning in and watching this. I'm going to stop about a quarter of the way through just to go a little bit further in depth with some of the examples, and hopefully that will help you guys.
The distance around a figure is the perimeter. How do you find perimeter?
Let's find out.
Gus wants to put up a fence to make a dog park. He made two different designs. What is the perimeter of each dog park design? Which design should Gus use?
All right, we're going to stop here. So one big trick that will help you guys, always have either a whiteboard and a marker or a paper and a pencil next to you whenever you're doing math, because you need to be able to put that pencil down or that dry erase marker down and make it look exactly like it does here, so that you can mark up those numbers and solve those addition problems. Never try to just solve it in your head. Another tip is to take your two fingers and pinch in. When you have something that shows a grid like this, it'll make it a lot easier for you guys to go ahead and model those problems on your own as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend like this blank space over here is my paper and pencil or whiteboard and marker. And you don't need to duplicate all of these grid lines. Instead, with your tool, you can just go ahead and make a shape that looks similar to the one that's on screen. And then we'll just go ahead and label this shape with what we count all the way around the outside of this shape. So I'm going to start at the top. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on my piece of paper, I would label this as 5. Oops. It was not where I wanted it to go. 5. Okay. Then over here, I've got 2. 1, 2. So over here, I will label that 2, this space right here. All right, now we're moving on to this length. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I will label that 7 right here for this length. Moving down here, we've got 1, 2, 3. So we can label this as 3. Down at the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, don't forget the corner here, 12. So we can label this as 12 for this length. And then we've got one piece left. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is 5. Now, if you have that on your piece of paper, the next step would be to add all of those sides together. So I like to bundle 2 of them together at a time if I can, and if it makes sense. So for example, 5 plus 5, that makes sense to bundle because I know that that makes a 10. So I'm going to add 10, and I'm going to put this 12 together with that. So 10 plus 12 equals 22. All right, now I've got a 7, a 3, and a 2. I might put together my 7 and my 3 and make a 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to go ahead and put that 2 with that as well. So 11, 12. So this makes a 12. So 22 plus 12. And 2 plus 2 is 4, and 2 plus 1 is 3. So the perimeter of this shape is 34 feet because each one of those squares equals 1 feet. Now I'll find the perimeter of this shape. So I'm going to do it in the same way, except for we don't have to count any of those lengths or widths because it's already labeled for us. Make it very easy. Okay, so I've got 6 plus 3 is 9. So I'm going to add 9 plus, I'm going to put my 7 and my 3 together. That makes a 10 plus 9 is 19. So I'm going to put all of that together here. And 19 plus 9, 9 and 9 is 18. Carry my 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. So the perimeter of this shape is 28 feet. And it said that the perimeter of the dog park needs to be at least 30 feet. So which design do you think Gus should use? If you said this design, you're correct because 34 is greater than 30. If it needs to be at least 30, this is the only shape it can be. All right, go ahead and go back into your 16-1 lesson and hit the try again button and see if we can increase your score. Hopefully this video helped you. Thank you. See you next time.